the 2019 Mountain View Middle School promotion ceremony. My name is Bill Demers. I'm the assistant principal of the school, and I'll also be the masters of ceremony for this evening. Before we begin, I'd like to point out the fire exits in the rear and sides of the auditorium. If there should be an emergency, please proceed to those exits quickly, calmly, and quietly. With that fun stuff said, let's get this show on the road. Let's bring 8th grader Kira Emerald up here to lead us all in the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing.
Now we'd like to bring up our select chorus for their rendition of the Star Spangled Banner. Next up, we have Ms. Mary Claire Berry, the Assistant Superintendent of the Goffstown School District.
On behalf of Superintendent Balke and myself, I would like to extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to parents, guardians, brothers, sisters, grandparents, aunts, uncles, other relatives and friends to this evening's promotion celebration. And as we always do, we would like to acknowledge our friends and people who work closely with us in the Goffstown Police Department who are here supporting us this evening. Specifically to the 8th grade class, from both Superintendent Balke and me, please take some time to unplug this summer. Get some fresh air, get some exercise, take time to read. Most importantly, be safe and make good decisions. We care about you very much, and we congratulate you on your achievements this evening. Thank you.
Next up, I'd like to introduce Principal Wendy Kohler.
Good evening. Again, welcome to the 2019 Mountain View Middle School Promotion Ceremony. First, let me give a warm thank you to the high school graduating class of 2023 for allowing me to be part of your last 4 years. To start, I thought I would share with you some of the accomplishments that these students have been a part of over their 8th grade year. Destination Imagination, 3rd place in the state of New Hampshire. Boys basketball, Tri-County Division II state runners-up. Girls soccer, Division V state champions. Boys baseball, undefeated season, Tri-County Division I champions. Students from the Mountain View Middle School team named to District Festival for outstanding performance in band, orchestra, and chorus. Our entire 8th grade scoring 2nd in the state in the New England Math League contest. Grade community service projects like $750 raised in Candygram sales to serve families in need for the holiday season. And last but certainly not least, 102 8th grade students invited to attend our annual honors dinner, including 28 students who achieved all A's for their 7th and 8th grade year. Incredibly impressive. There are so many other things that I could highlight, including individual achievements. But this group of 250 8th grade students is so much more than grade point averages and accomplished musicians, artists, and athletes. This class is unique, not because of what they have accomplished, but how they accomplish it. They took good care of each other. In a time where it has become easy for teenagers to focus on their own individual needs and wants, this class has always chosen to leave no one behind. Whether inviting someone to be part of their lab group in science who needed a partner, calling someone over to a lunch table when they see someone walking around the hilltop waiting for an invitation, they always have been inclusive. The cohesiveness, camaraderie, and caring this class has demonstrated since they entered Mountain View is something for which they will long be remembered. Class of 2023, as you move on to high school, set your goals high and remember to be careful how you measure your success. If you choose to be labeled as the best, whether that's in the classroom or in extracurricular activities, remember that that title is temporary. So here is my challenge for you. Rather than being labeled the best, strive to be the best you that you can be. By being the best you that you can be, you will constantly be challenged to develop your own unique talents, and only you will be able to judge the success that you achieve in high school and beyond. The road to being the best you that you can be won't always be easy. There'll be some speed bumps, potholes, and traffic along the way. But remember that you aren't on your journey alone. And some of these obstacles are really opportunities in disguise to help you to continue to grow and learn. Continue to lean on your classmates. Be there for one another and seek advice from your parents along the way. You may not realize it, but there is a lot of wisdom and experience there to share. Before I close, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our school board, the rest of the administrative team, the teachers and staff for their support. A special thank you for all of the parents and guardians for supporting your child through the middle school years, which aren't always easy, and for sharing your sons and daughters with us every day. I look forward to watching the class of 2023 walk across this very stage in 4 years as high school graduates. I know you will continue to be a remarkable class as you move forward. Thank you.
Next up, we have a performance by our 8th grade chorus. They're going to be performing the song The Irish Blessing by Joyce Eilers. Next up, we have the Presidential Award for Academic Achievement. And presenting this award, we have our Special Education Facilitator, Ms. Tamara McAllister.
Good evening. The President's Award for Educational Achievement is to recognize students who show outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects. This award is meant to encourage and reward students who work hard and give their best effort in school. At this time, I would like to recognize the following students who have earned the Presidential Award for Educational Achievement. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Caleb Anderson. Barubi. Camden Bovair. Colin Buckley. Alicia Conlon. Elijah Curtis. Jace Gorman. Donovan Governanti. Jalen Haney. Ann Kelly. Jake Clardy. Jasmine Leathers. Robert Mason. Abigail McKee. Mullins. Caitlin Neeson. Brennan Pierce. Mackenzie Ford. Adara Tribble. Tess Rivaz. Ella Romaine. Julia Sousa. Juliana Stevens, and Haley Young. You may be seated.
Next, I'd like to invite up our Dean of Students, Dr. Michael McMurray, to present the American Citizenship Award.
Good evening. The American Citizenship Award recognizes students who have participated in school and/or community service, show a positive attitude towards classmates, school, and community, display an understanding and appreciation of civic responsibility, possess strength of character and the courage to do what is right, and promote citizenship within our school or community through activities. Students were recognized on team during the past week. This afternoon, we will recognize the top 2 students who have earned this award for each team. At this time, I would like to recognize the following students who will receive the American Citizenship Award. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. From Teammate 1, Caroline Foreman. Campbell Van. Teammate 2, Brianna Tremblay. And Ethan Hansen. And last but not least, Teammate 3, Julia Solari. And Jack Winters. Congratulations.
Next up, we have the Presidential Award for Academic Excellence, which is being presented by our Curriculum Coordinator, Ms. Nicole Doherty.
Since 1983, the Presidential Award for Educational Excellence recognizes students whose outstanding efforts have enabled them to meet challenging academic standards. Students receiving this award have earned A's in all classes this year and have achieved outstanding scores in our state and/or local district testing. At this time, I would like to recognize the following students who have achieved academic excellence this year. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing. Mason Blondo. Anna Cadarac. Julia Charest. Emily Charles. Jean Chen. Sophia Christinakis. Carolyn Hayfield. William Jones. Ariel Horn. Alexander Magin. Ryan McCann. Kylie Short. Matthew Stanton. Ryan Strand. Ian Tashada. Joshua Webb. Olivia Wright. Congratulations.
Now we're going to move on to the presentation of certificates. And we will begin with Team 8-1. So if we could have the 8-1 teachers, Ms. Mary Grassett, Ms. Julie Laws, Ms. Julie Gajowski, and Ms. Christy Dambois, please come on up and give us a hand. Not stalking.
Ian Arnold. Jocelyn Ashford. Florence Atram Jenkelton. Nicole Baines. Alex Boley. Ava Belanger. Elliot Bennett. Peter Berdeen. Xavier Bebo. Andrew Billsbury. Abel Bizimana. Mason Blondo. Brandon Bograd. Cam Bovair. Angie Bouchard. Emma Boucher. Aiden Bowen. Nate Brackett. Colin Buckley. Bella Cass. Ben Chansey. Jeannie Chen. Caitlin Chisholm. Sophia Christinakis. Alicia Conlon. Griffin Cody. Reed Daniels. Julia Davis. Lucy DiFilippo. Chantel Demers. Madden Dubois. Caroline Foreman. Dylan Gibbs. Donovan Governanti. Tainina Hernandez Sosa. Alexis Huntington. Emily Jordan. Iowani Karagianis. Michaela Keller. Ryan Kennedy. Van Klasper. Ava Lord.
Justin Marks. David Martineau. Cole Masker. Adriana Mikomsky. Abigail McKee. Dylan Medeiros. Paige Melhorn. Samantha Metz. Haley Miller. Tyra Modesto. Faith Morley. Camden Neeson. Natalia Perez. Brooke Harris. Amanda Pelletier. Mario Pepin. Mia Perosi. Brennan Pierce. Tess Ravaz. Alex Ripa. Irie Roberge. Amelia Robinson. Ava Sanders. Ethan Santoro. Logan Simmons. Anne St. Cyr. Joseph Toomey. Ian Tashida. Victor Vicenti. Jonathan Vigins. Logan Wall.
One more round of applause for Team 8-1, please.
I'd also like to point out that I inadvertently left the name of one of the teachers off the list when I read it. Miss Lisa Pomerleau, can you give us a little wave and let's get around and play for Miss Pomerleau. We're going to move on to Team 8-2 at this time, so if we could have the teachers come up. Miss Lisa Nelson, Ms. Jennifer Perland, Ms. Lynn Osier, Mr. Mark Maraska, and Ms. Catherine Collins.
It's coming up here, okay? Yana Anders.
Owen Barry.
Liliana Barubi.
Sydney Bless.
Keegan Boulay.
Emily Claire Bowen.
Benjamin Brennan.
Sarah Briscoe.
Cam Brown.
Alexander Buckless.
Amanda Cabello.
Holly Chamberlain.
Julia Serest. All right.
Drew Charis.
Seth Sillo.
Dominic Cody.
Madison Kutu.
Erica Danjou.
Devin Delorier.
Kendall Dubois.
Emily DeGrenier.
Braden Eaton.
Maya Fillion.
Casey Fitzpatrick.
Harvest Flawed. Emma Frankenberger.
John Gessler.
Liam Gates.
Juliana Gekas.
Lydia Graybill.
Kyle Gregoire.
Ashley Hamilton.
Jalen Haney.
Ethan S. Hansen.
Ava Heald.
Colby Hobbs.
Adam Holt.
Tyler Holyoke. Sorry. Paige I. Keith.
Annie Kelly.
Maddie Labby.
Dylan LaBelle.
Braden Lambert.
Jasmine Leathers.
Braden Lewis.
Brian Lombardi.
Tyler W. Mackey.
Matthew McMillan.
Bob Mason. Maddie Malone.
Isis Morgan.
Caitlin Neeson.
Jack Nelson.
Allie Nikias.
Ian O'Connell.
Jared J. Orr.
Thomas Patterson.
Anna Power.
Joshua Peterson. Paige Phillips.
Mackenzie Plord. Smile, Lucy.
Dominic Raymond.
Alicia K. Riley.
Caleb Riley. Ava Ruggiero.
J. Murray Shorter.
Hunter Smith.
Julia Sousa.
Matthew Stanton.
Ryan W. Strand.
Bruno Texera.
Maya Thomas.
Abby Town.
Alexis Tremontosi.
Rihanna Tremblay.
Amber Vermette.
Tyler West.
Thank you, wait a second. Isabel West.
Jack Wilkinson.
Chase S. Wooding.
Olivia Wright. That is wonderful, teammate 2.
Give it up for the last time, 8-2.
for our final 8th grade team, Team 8-3, I'd like to invite the teachers up, Miss Emily Renaud, Ms. Denise Baldwin, Mr. Moss Burke, Mr. Stephen Largy, and Ms. Jean Tolner.
Remember that, that's good. We'll take it. Start Aiden Acevedo. Kira Emerald. Caleb Anderson. Kelly Arnold. Brianna Barger. Ariana Benitez. Helena Bentis. Owen Bradley. Colleen Breka. Jackson Burke. Anna Cataret. William Carlson. Tyreek Cheney. Emily Charles. Elizabeth Cheatham. Aurora Costa. Emma Cody. Elijah Curtis. Sophia DiFilippo. Haley DeLude. Vivi DeBrule. Benjamin Edwards. Nicholas Aramita. Dyson Field. Jaden Fisher. Riley Flint. Jace Gorman. Liam Hay. Chase Hall. Belle Heafield. Mariah Howarth. William Jones. Jake Clardy. Ariel Korn. Angie LeBlanc. Danny LeClaire. Gabriel LeDuc. Cameron Lewis. Mark McMillan. Alexander Maggin. Grace Maggin. Tate Manchester. Ryan McCann. Meredith Moores. Avery Morgan. Kaylee Mullins. Tiffany Paris. Sophia Perrin. Reese Perry. Molly Phillips Morgrage. James Pinard. Landon Pompey. Samantha Raymond. Alyssa Reed. Sarah Reimer. Chase Reno. Ella Romaine. Timothy Rusin. Colin Roy. Leah Royer. William Zanya. Jakila Scott. Rook Sarah. Kylie Short. Julia Solari. Ashley St. Jean. Nicole Tellini. Rachel Tukes. Hannah Trimbley. Joseph Trapez. Ava Vaughn. Rachel Wall. Joseph Wozniak. Joshua Webb. Jake Weber. Ava Winterburn. Jack Winters. Haley Young. Dominic Zink.
Another big hand for Team 8-3.
Now for our closing remarks for the evening, I'd like to introduce the Goffstown High School principal, Mr. Frank McBride.
Good evening. Should start by saying how well behaved were these 8th graders. How about a big round of applause for these great 8th graders? Speaking of round of applause, I'm acutely aware that we're in an ice arena and we're about an hour and a half away from the puck dropping. So if you give me a few minutes, I promise, and drive safely when we leave. But how about some good karma applause for the Bruins tonight, Game 7. So my goal tonight is to show more than tell. So if the 8th graders will indulge me, I think Goffstown High School is a great public high school. I look forward to educating with your parents and yourselves. Those who are coming, for those who go to different schools, I wish you the best of luck. But really looking forward to the fall for those of you coming to Goffstown High School. I would ask if tomorrow, right here, we'll be graduating, the class of 2019, and I see several in the audience. So if you are going to be graduating tomorrow night, could you stand so you can get a little, again, recognition a little early? Okay, so as Julia, you could start making your way up and I'll explain what we're doing, is that as a principal, and I really love watching people, and I love watching people grow, in the high school 4 years, it's a transformative 4 years filled with enormous choices, enormous opportunities, and it's really, really nice to watch young people develop into mini grown-ups. There are great year-end events at Goffstown High School. There's academic awards, there's scholarship night, there's a senior athletic banquet, and that's part of why Julia's to my left. There's concerts, an amazing dance gala. If I could, and I'm intruding on some of the 8th graders because they both have siblings, but our president of the class of 2019, Griffin, is, right, Griffin, can you stand for a second? So he's the president of the class of 2019. Yeah. The baccalaureate was this Sunday, and it's student run, and Griffin was the leader of the students, and what a job Griffin did with the baccalaureate on Sunday. Several weeks ago, we transformed the Goffstown High School gym, and it's the senior athletic banquet, and we combine it with the Hall of Fame. There were 2 great inductees for the Hall of Fame. Julia won, there's very few awards. Julia won an award for sportsmanship. That's not why she is here. Students, younger students, present. They do the speaking. Julia did a great job presenting last year as a junior. This year as a senior, she won an award. Again, that could be a reason to have her here as well. What really sealed the deal for me was that when she was done, she chose to thank her 3 advisors of this group, the Student Athletic Council, a great group of leaders, and she chose to have bouquets for them, 3, but there was a 4th, and that was for our amazingly talented athletic director. And let me tell you, athletic directors don't get bouquets of flowers. They typically get emails that can have a tone to them at times, but I was so impressed that Julia, and others, but I think it was Julia's idea, was to thank people who helped her. So I'll show instead of tell, and Julia's going to give you a few minutes of what you're going to experience over the next 4 years. So Julia Lambert, class of 2019, Goffstown High School.
Thank you, Mr. McBride, for inviting me today to be with you. It's an honor. Today, incoming 9th graders, just like you have left your handprint on the wall at the middle school, you will make your own print in high school. You are all so lucky to have been part of MVMS. I know going through each day to each class may have seemed so routine. You will soon realize the foundation MVMS has given you over the years will allow you to move forward, be prepared, as well as giving you what you need for success in high school. You probably won't realize this until much later, like I did, but I'll tell you that each teacher, each administrator, each friend, each one of your parents and family cares about you. They are there to help. Although we may study alone and take tests individually, we sometimes need help and can't always stand on our own all the time. We need encouragement and strength along the way. Reach for teachers, for friends, and family whenever you need to. I promise someone will be there for you. High school will be what you make it. You decide if your high school career will be exciting and filled with great adventures. You decide if you want to be involved. You should be so excited about all the different things available to you. Take advantage of everything you can. Play a sport, be in band or choir, join a club, volunteer for whatever interests you. Take advantage of the travel opportunities there are. Run for student council, be part of student ambassadors, the group Be the Change. Future Business Leaders of America, Culinary Club, Art Club, Student Athletic Leadership Council, just to name a few. There are so many sports and clubs to pick from. These places are where you will make friends who you never knew share the same interests as you. You will build long-lasting friendships and contacts along the way. Goffstown High School will give you a sense of community, a sense of belonging, a sense of challenge, and a sense of safety and comfort like it did me. The people who walk the hallways and reside in classrooms and offices are there to help. Don't be afraid to reach out. Throughout the summer, think about joining at least one extracurricular activity next year, whether it be a sport, a club, or both. I promise you will not regret it. If you enjoy them, great, join more. But if the ones you choose aren't for you, that's okay. Find a different one. I encourage you to put yourselves out there and try new things. Work hard, have fun, get involved,
school because let me tell you, it goes by way too fast. Don't take anything for granted. Take the opportunity to look back on your past years and then look to the future and decide how you want it to be. You get to decide. Just like the years of Mountain View Middle School have prepared you for high school will prepare you for the next phase of your life, so make the next 4 years great. You get to make the decision to make it a great high school experience. Make your own prints. I wish you the best of luck in high school. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments so far.
So I'd like to thank everybody for coming to our ceremony tonight. There's one last thing I'd like to do before we call it an evening. Might be cliche, but I think it's important. So students, I would like for you to stand up, please. I would like you to turn around and face your families and friends who came here to support you tonight, and give them a round of applause for supporting you for the past 4 years at Mountain View Middle School. It's going to be very important for you to lean on your family and friends during your next 4 years in high school. It's important you do not forget that. So with that said, have a seat please, as we get ready for our recessional march. And speaking of which, I'd like to give a special thank you to our 7th grade Grand Marshals, Logan Cody, Lily Hazelbaker, Gloria Nato, and Jack Sutton. Let's give them a round of applause. So once again, we thank you all for coming. Have a tremendous and safe summer. Thank you.